Welcome back, ladies. Today we are going to work on really the what I consider the meat of the journal, and that's like your daily activities and daily events. And normally, especially in December, I like to do a countdown to the days until Christmas, like I do for everybody else. But this is just so that I can record, the things that happen that are important along the way. And so I went ahead and made these into stickers so that I could just peel them off and put them in, and it wouldn't take 5 or 10 minutes to put in my days as we go through the holidays, so I'm not overwhelmed by the overall project, because sometimes that project can get really big and then you just drop it. It just falls to the wayside because you really just don't feel like you have the time, especially through December, because it's really that kind of month. So what I thought I would do today is, since we've been working in the book, we're going to keep doing that, but I wanted to start with the page that I was going to put my first event on. So I think I'm going to put it here, but I think what I want to do is make this into a pocket. So let's just see what we have and how much we're trying to squeeze in. Now, I didn't do a daily, every day for the videos. I just figured I would show you some of the ones that were a little more tricky to get into the book and how to keep it in order, or in, based on the days. Now, like I had said previously, this book is so big, I think I'm going to use it for 2 years. So more than likely it's going to be divided in half for next year and half for this year. So what I wanted to do was go back and look and see if I had any blank pages and where they were. So I have 2 in the front, which will work great for days probably 1 and 2, and then we'll go back and add those in. But I wanted to start with the gingerbread house because it was such a big event. So what I did was I went ahead and I think I'm going to put it here. I have my pictures and everything from the Omni Hotel for the event, even as far as my receipt for the hot chocolate that night, and then a bunch of different pictures from the gingerbread houses in the competition. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep that on 1 to 2 pages and still fit it in my book, and without making it, just ridiculously lumpy, because I'm really good at making it full. And we went to the gingerbread house on the 3rd. So since I printed these pictures, I have got myself a Sprocket printer from Hewlett Packard. It's just like a little pocket printer, which will work much better for these kind of events. It makes smaller pictures, so they'll be a lot easier to put them in. But we started with the larger ones, so I'm going to have to cut those down a little bit. So let's get started. So the first thing I did was, I know that I don't have enough pictures or enough room here to add all the different pictures that we took, because I think there's roughly, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 pictures here. And even if I cut them down, they're just not going to fit. They're going to go into my address section, and I didn't want that to happen. So I'm going to make a piece to fit in here to use as a pocket, but as a flip out, so that it'll be able to hold the pictures and any notes or comments I want to make about them on the side. So what I took was a piece of the Bath and Body Works coupon thing that comes in your mail, and I painted it pink because I loved this first page with the snow and the pale pink. So I thought, well, that would be great to add to it. But once I started painting, I decided, well, that's really not going to work for me either. But we'll figure that out along the way. I painted it with Jane Davenport's acrylic paints. They're found in your scrapbook section of Michael's. And then I also went and trimmed the edges off just so that the piece would fit with the piece in the book. And it might be a little over, like, see, it might hang over just a bit, but that's okay because it looks like it belongs there. So that's that. So I'm going to work with this piece first, and then we will figure out how to get it into the book. Okay, so we're going to cut these down. And I want to try to keep these videos short, so I probably won't make you watch me do all of this. But I want to just show you. Basically, I'm just going to go back in here and trim it. Get all that extra white off. I don't mind leaving a small border, but not quite so much of a border. And each one's different based on its size and the style of the gingerbread. So this was the first time we had done this, and it was actually a surprise. I didn't think I was going to make it this year because of finances, and we ended up going after all. So I'm going to go and cut these out, and I will be right back.